So what's up guys, Like and Strife here, Driftwolf Gaming, and I've run into a bug that I can replicate multiple times now, so we're gonna try and do that. I have this big screen right there, which is also very annoying. Sometimes when I expand the desktop it goes weird into a black flickering like 1 or 2 times and then it comes back. But that's fine because that's the power that needs to be redirected. I understand that, but we have to look at something else. So I can't show you guys the support thing right now regarding my information because there's a serial number on there. But I have the 1005 software update done yesterday, but it still does this thing where my mouse cursor turns gray and the whole thing is washed out. So here we have adaptive sync, which is G-Sync. Now, if you turn this off, it's gonna cycle. Don't mind the LEDs on the back here because that's not the lighting of this this thing itself. So right now you can see that the mouse cursor is gray. It's actually funny because now the letters and everything are not washed out, but before I did this it was very much washed out. So I have to fix that. You can see it a little bit now on that thing, but it sharpens up. So if I go to a certain thing, like I'm gonna open something up real quick. So open that up, turn it off, and poof, my mouse cursor is white. Now, which is really weird because I have this other thing, I recorded it, but I lost the video, which is really stupid. I've got it on 240 Hertz, which is also very weird because if I go to NVIDIA configuration, it actually says that I'm on 144 Hertz. Unless it is on 240 because the G-Sync is now off. Now, if I turn G-Sync on, or just the adaptive sync right here, I'm gonna turn it on. It's gonna revert back to the 144, which is fine. But sometimes when you cycle through this, yep, there you go. I hope you guys can see this. It's very washed out. I hope you guys can see this right now. So I'm gonna keep the camera focused on these letters right here. It's like super washed out. So we have the adaptive sync on. God damn it, I hate this menu sometimes. We've got the adaptive sync on, as you can see. Everything is now locked. And it's still, in my opinion, the camera is picking up because it's trying to make it sharper. But in my opinion, it's like super washed out. There's like some sort of shade coming over it. Now I'm gonna have to turn off the screen. I'm gonna try and focus right there. I'm gonna turn off the screen. There we go. And then I'm gonna turn it back on. As you can hear by the button press. It's gonna turn on the LEDs again. I really hope you're gonna be able to see this. See, now it's like backlit and it's very sharp, and the backlight goes off a little bit because of the black equalizer. But that's a thing. And look, the mouse cursor is gray again. So I have to open something up. Believe it or not, I can move this around and it's still gray. Now, if I open something up and I close it, my mouse cursor is white. So these are the two things that I'm running into. The mouse cursor turning gray, which is weird because of probably the software in this thing or the communication it has with my GeForce 1080 Ti. And when you switch between the G-Sync and non-G-Sync modes. Now, if we go back to the NVIDIA control panel, we're gonna see that it's on 144, so that's nice. Every single time when you switch over to G-Sync, and there's no other way to find it. You have to put it on in the screen, the adaptive stuff, to get the G-Sync to pop up in your NVIDIA control panel. And it's on 144 right now, and it has the 10-bit per color NVIDIA color scheme on a YCBCR444. And yeah, so if I turn it back to 240 Hertz and turn off the adaptive sync, it's gonna be 240 Hertz again. So it's cool that you can switch in and out between these settings with just a simple button press on your menu of your screen, and your computer does that for you automatically. But the other thing is, it's annoying that it's all of a sudden washed out. You have to reboot the screen and your mouse cursor sometimes turns gray. These are the only two things that I found out right now that are happening a lot to me. And yeah, again, it's difficult to see on camera, but I hope you guys understand. They're probably going to fix this in a software update very soon. So this has been Driftwolf Gaming again, Like and Strife. Please subscribe to my channel because it helps me out